Hey folks, Ronnie Cruz here, coming to you from my home in Durham, North Carolina. Last time we discussed RPAs and the importance of adopting productive activities and behaviors in order to grow a successful business. We also discussed the importance of consistency when adopting these RPAs, and this is something that I wanted to expand on in today's issue. Because I feel like consistency really is the key to these RPAs. You have to be doing them on a daily basis in order for them to be effective. Now, if you're spending time in your business each day, if you're devoting productive time into building and growing your organization on a daily basis, then you're taking steps forward. You're taking steps towards your goal, towards success. Okay? The reverse of that, obviously, is if you're not doing anything on a daily basis, if you're not being productive, and if you're putting things off, then you're taking steps backwards. You're taking steps towards failure. And this is why. If you're unproductive today, okay, and if you decide to put something off today, you're not necessarily going to fail today. Okay, and the same is true for the opposite. If you're really productive today and if you get a lot done, then you're not necessarily going to be successful today. Okay, but compounded over a period of time, these behaviors, being productive or unproductive, inevitably result in success or failure. And the one constant between those two is time. You see, no matter what you do or don't do, time continues to move forward, and that's what I was talking about. If you're not actively doing things on a daily basis to achieve your goals, then you're taking steps towards failure because you're losing time. I like to say one day of inactivity is one day lost. Now, I know that sounds like kind of a bummer, and it sounds like kind of a downer, but this is actually where it starts to get cool. You can actually use this principle to your advantage. You can use time to your advantage, and here's how. Any behavior repeated over a period of time becomes habit. Okay, inactivity and being unproductive over a period of time becomes habit that obviously results in failure. You see, failure isn't a result of a single event or a single act, but rather a series of events and a series of actions compounded over a period of time. So, in essence, failure is a habit. Okay? Now, if failure is a habit, the same can be said of the exact opposite. If failure is a habit, then success is also a habit. Now, doing these RPAs, I know, can be difficult at the very beginning. It's kind of like exercise. We've all been there. If you haven't exercised in a long time, then getting up to do it for the first couple of days is difficult. Getting the motivation to do it can be really, really tough. But after a couple of weeks, if you've done it consistently, then the exercise becomes part of your routine. It becomes part of your habit. And the same is really true for anything else, especially RPAs. At the very beginning, it's going to be difficult, but if you do them consistently over a period of time, they inevitably will become habit that results in success. Now, when you hear about the people who are heavy hitters in our industry, guys like Corey Citron and Aaron Rashkin, Carlos Aponte, congratulations, by the way, Carlos, Eugene Hong, James Posford. These are guys that have turned success into a habit. Okay, it seems like these guys can't do anything wrong, and it seems like they're always on top, and it's only because they've adapted productive lifestyles. They've adapted successful lifestyles. It's like second nature to them. It's part of who they are now. So all we have to do really is start doing these RPAs. It's going to be hard at first, but eventually they'll become habit. And you won't be able to help but be successful. And you know what? The most beautiful thing about all of this is that success and failure are choices. Okay? Because you choose whether or not you're going to be productive today. and you choose whether or not you're going to be unproductive today. See, it's really in your hands. You know, success and failure is completely up to you. So I say, why not choose success? It just makes sense. And that's it. That's today's issue. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I actually wanted to recommend some reading. It's called The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson, and this is actually an audio copy. But this particular book illustrates our topic in today's issue really beautifully. Actually, I found myself having applied these principles before I even read the book. But the book really laid it out plainly, and it was so easy to understand. So I recommend adding this to your library. It's essential to all of our educations if we want to build a successful organization. So get that book. I'm not getting paid to endorse it, but I think it's important that everybody reads it. And that's really it. That's it for today. It took me a lot of takes to get this done, so I'm going to wrap it up. Until next time, stay tuned and good luck.